Hi, and welcome to the What's Cooking Show. I'm your host today, Joey Quibido with Cash Saver at Piggly Wiggly here in Opelousas.
And I'm Chef Jason Huguet from Steamboat Warehouse, right here where we're at today. And we have a very special guest, good friend of ours, Miss Joella Leblanc from New News in Opelousas. Miss Joella, just give our viewers a real brief explanation of what we're making today.
Today we're going to be having a shrimp and crawfish pie made from scratch.
Scratch.
Sounds good.
I can't wait.
Me either.
We have some other stuff we're going to show you, but
That cake looks good.
it does.
Can't wait. Join us back for more What's Cooking. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Again, Miss Joella's here from New News right here in Opelousas, and she's going to be making us a wonderful dish today. And Miss Joella, how do we get started?
Well, we have to use 1 stick of butter, unsalted,
That's
okay? We melt that in the pot. We add to that all of our seasonings after we can get this butter melted,
Okay.
okay? We're gonna saute. I've cut up 4 cloves of garlic.
Nice pot, by the way. I love it. I have
Magdalene.
2 of them, the little baby roasters. I have 2 of them. It's one of my favorite pots to use.
Yes, I love it. I
got
love
like
the
4, 5, 6.
the Magnolites. I have in this, I have 1½ cups of onions chopped. I have 3/4 of a cup of celery, and I have 1/2 cup of bell peppers, all chopped, ready to go. Okay, we're gonna saute that in our butter.
Okay. Now, Ms. Joella, while we're letting this saute in the butter, tell us, everybody, where exactly you're located here in Opelousas and your hours and stuff.
Okay, New News Creole Traditions is the official name of the business, and we're located at 1629 Austin Street in Opelousas. We usually have hours from 9 to 5 because I do sweet dough pies, and people be picking up their sweet dough pies in the afternoon, or they come by to buy stuffed bread that I do. And so we do lunch from 10 to 2, and then I'm usually hanging around the place in the afternoon, either making pies, making stuffed bread. We have all kinds of stuff be going on, or making my preps for the lunch for the following day.
Now, when you talk about stuffed bread, what do you stuff them with?
I use ground meat. I put sausage. I have cheese. I have jalapenos.
See, I didn't know that. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So I do those and I freeze them. And so when people call me and tell me they're coming by for a stuffed bread, I just pop it in the oven. It's ready to go.
Okay.
Well,
So
I'm
usually
gonna
it
buy
bakes
some
for
for
about 30 minutes. Here they are. They're driving up and the bread is nice and hot.
me.
Sounds good.
Okay, so is there anything you don't make?
No.
We were talking off camera, and he was telling me all the things you make, and I was like, wow.
We also do dinner rolls, the old-fashioned East bread that we sell by the dozen.
Like, if for you at home that don't know what she's talking about, she means the ones you used to eat at the cafeteria at school, which
yeah.
is the best
school
bread
bread.
you could ever eat.
The school bread. I used to be a lunchroom manager at Crestwell Elementary, and so that's where
For how many
I
years
got
you did
my-
that for?
I did that for about 12 years. I had to go out because I have a disability with one of my legs, but I didn't forget all the good recipes.
It didn't stop you.
So it didn't stop me, that's right. So I use that bread, I make homemade pizza. I do the stuffed bread. We do the rolls. I usually have the dinner rolls on my plate lunches 3 or 4 times a week.
Man.
And then the other days we have cornbread.
You're in my
or,
heart right here, right?
we also use
spaghetti
that
and
dough to
dinner
make
rolls.
cinnamon rolls, good cinnamon rolls. Okay, so we're sauteing our onions, our bell pepper, our celery and garlic. It seems to be coming together.
It smells good already. I know it's just butter and onions. But
Yeah, butter and onions and that good old celery and all that good garlic. I was telling Jason earlier, I have my own onion tops and parsley planted in my yard that I use in my cooking. And so
Nice.
I'm getting ready with the spring coming. We're going to be planting some more herbs.
Right.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I remember my grandma, still remember that. My grandma going out, just cooking, and she'd go outside with some scissors and cut her fresh parsley, and you can smell it coming back, through the kitchen, with that parsley, and it's just,
That's the good old days.
you can't beat that fresh
You can
parsley.
get out there and get in the garden.
No.
I know I made a big garden myself at one time, but now
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
yeah. It's a
Life
lot
is
of
so
work.
much.
But the payoff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is really.
And I say that a lot of vegetables and stuff are done in greenhouses now, whereas if you plant your own, you're getting God's sun.
That's right.
And so that's where the flavor comes from.
It's better than like what they call hot house.
Hot houses, that's right.
Vegetables.
I don't know, Jason,
That's
if you
right.
ever did that, but like to go and plant red potatoes and then have to go and dig them up. You ever
No,
do
I
that?
never did that.
You never did that?
No.
Oh, that was
Sweet
the best.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, just get
More
on your
work
hands
than
and
the
knees and
parsley.
just
And the
go
green
in the dirt
onions.
and pull them up, yeah.
Okay, now
good
that
old
we've
days.
got our onions and celery sauteed, we're gonna add a can of cream of mushroom and a can of cream of shrimp to our mixture,
Okay.
okay? And so this also adds a lot of flavor. It also will thicken.
The binder.
Yes, will
Basically.
be a binder. It will thicken too, and it's really very good. It has a lot of flavor. You continue to cook your cream of mushroom soup and your shrimp with your onions and bell pepper. You cook this down for about 5 minutes,
Okay.
Then
And
get all
then-
mixed together.
all mixed together, and just let it
Oh,
cook
it's
down.
smelling good already.
So, Joey, I have a surprise for you. Well, I guess
What's
Miss
that?
Joella does. But so when we come back from the break, which we're going to
Okay.
take pretty soon, she's going to tell us about this cake she made also, and we're going to taste it on the next segment. How
Are
you like
serious?
that? Yes,
You did
I saw
say-
you was eyeing it earlier. There was everybody
Yeah,
was saying
sounds
wake
like,
up, and you were staring at it and
cake.
mesmerized. So I just figured I'd make your day.
Well, I hope it's not a disappointment.
Oh no,
It won't be a
Oh, it
disappointment.
won't be?
It looks
All right.
wonderful.
Okay.
So join us back for more What's Cooking when we leave. Go try the cake. Sounds
Yes,
good
sir.
to me. Join us back.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We are about halfway of our dish.
Yes.
It smells amazing. So, Ms.
Can't
Joel,
wait.
just
Can't wait. Can't wait.
where are we at in our preparation?
Well, all we have left now to do is add our shrimp and crawfish and add a little seasoning, and we let that cook down for about 5 minutes.
All right,
Okay?
we can do that. And we can talk about this cake.
Okay.
Yeah,
Joey's
the cake.
been eyeing since he walked in the building.
Yeah.
So I have a pound of crawfish and a pound of shrimp here that we're gonna add to our mixture of butter and sauteed seasonings, our cream of mushroom soup, our cream of shrimp.
It's not too hard. People at home can do this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it'll
yes,
be
it's
easy, yeah.
very simple,
As
very
long as you can
simple.
follow instructions.
I have 2.5 teaspoons of red pepper
Good.
and 1
Joey's-
teaspoon of salt.
Joey's eyes are opening right now.
They're open.
He loves some seasoning, some
He
Put
loves-
spice.
jalapenos in there.
Oh, great.
He like the spice.
That's it.
I like hot.
I'm gonna tell you this: you can't add too much pepper for Joey.
Every time I come over here to Steamboat to eat, they know it's me in the
They
kitchen.
know it's you.
When
I
I
want
see
hot.
extra spice, I know who it's for. And I'm gonna tell you, the last couple times I said, I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
I'm gonna fix him, huh?
And nope, it sure don't.
Good,
It's
good.
just not hot enough.
It's not hot enough. Well, I don't think that
think it's-
seafood needs to have a little seasoning. It needs to have a kick to it. And
A big kick.
yes, and I think it only enhances the flavor.
I think
That's
something
right.
happened to Joey's taste buds
And
as a
then-
kid or something.
No, actually, after that, you get a nice piece of cake. And
Yeah, it
it'll
cools it
take
off.
care of it. That's it.
Well, let's get back to that cake. Let's talk about that
Yeah,
cake.
tell us
okay?
what we got here, Mr. Joel.
I decided to create my own Mardi Gras cake, and I made a purple layer, a gold layer, and a green layer. And then I came back and I put some buttercream icing. First I did some pineapple filling. And then I came back and did a buttercream icing on this, and I did the sprinkles, the gold, the green, and the purple, and then I put a Mardi Gras mask, and it's my own creation.
I think so.
Let's get
So
it
instead of a
ready.
king cake, we can call it a queen
Jason.
cake.
Yeah, we call that's great. That's
a good
a
idea.
great idea. Oh, that's a good idea.
Do you mind if I
That's
cut
right.
this to
Joella's
show?
cake.
No, we need to cut it so we
All
can
right.
show.
I'm gonna show everybody what the
Okay.
inside looks like.
Okay.
And while Jason's doing that, we want to remind everybody that most of the ingredients that Ms. Joella is using here today can be found at your local Piggly Wiggly stores or Cash Saver here in Opelousas. And you can find both locations, one on the north side, one on the south side, and we also have Piggly Wiggly's several different locations around this area.
8410
So-
Highway 182 North
That's right.
and 1305 Heather Drive. Look at that.
Wow, Jason, you did good on that
All
cake,
right.
buddy.
This one I want just to show to the
We're
camera.
gonna have to hire you to cut
Okay.
cakes.
That's
Exactly right.
We found his niche.
'Cause
I'm
me and
all-time
Paula,
cake cutter.
we
That's right.
cut cakes for weddings and stuff when we're doing our catering, and you did that perfect, Jason.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Okay.
You know,
Roll.
when you
Now
strive
we're
to be
gonna have
perfect.
to get a pot of coffee.
That's it, and
That's
maybe
it.
some milk.
And maybe some milk. That's right.
Cafe
and that'll
au
be
lait.
perfect.
Joey, you want a piece of this? We got to try this
Sure,
on the
why not?
show.
Let's grab it in there. While
You
Miss
want
Joella's-
which one? You want the green, the purple, or the?
It
or the
don't
yellow?
matter. Just cut all the way across that. There you
While
go.
you guys do that, I'm gonna add my fourth of a cup of green onions
Thank you, sir.
and
Yes, sir.
2 tablespoons of fresh parsley to our mixture, and let that cook down for a few minutes so that we can enhance the flavors.
It's amazing.
Flavor's good.
I just realized I made a bad mistake though. I gave you all the ice.
Oh,
I gave you
more, Jason.
all the ice.
The best part of the cake.
Uh-huh.
Man, give me a piece of icing, bro.
Let me take a piece of ice, huh? Poor Dylan's over there, like, by the camera.
Well, no, you
Sorry,
can't
Dylan.
eat off the show unless you cook on the show.
Maybe one day he'll cook for us. One day.
Now,
I've been asking.
after we finish our cooking down our mixture, we put it into a pie shell and bake for 25 to 30 minutes until our crust cooks and our crawfish finish cooking. Okay?
All right.
Sounds good. Looks really good, Miss Joella.
Thank
So
you.
you said like
Thank you.
You said about 25 minutes.
Yeah,
That you
25 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. All the ovens don't too much work alike. So it depends on your oven.
Okay.
25 to 30 minutes, your crust will be cooked and your pie will be ready to go.
Look, I have a pie shell for you.
Okay, all right, thank
Ready
you.
to go. Yes, ma'am. We can pop that in the oven.
Yes,
You want?
okay.
And we can come back.
This
on the second
recipe
show.
will make 2 crawfish pies. I prefer to have my crawfish pies without another shell, but you could put another shell on top of this
yes, ma'am.
and bake it. And so then you, when you serve this kind of pie, you have both your meat and your bread.
Oh,
yeah.
sounds good.
Okay?
Meat in a little starch.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So we're gonna put this in the oven, and we're gonna come back in a few minutes.
And we're gonna show them the finished
The
version.
finished
Finished
product.
How
version.
about that?
And have a little bit more cake. with the
Yeah, we
coffee.
can have cake and we can talk about some things we were talking about before.
Got
Okay.
it. All right.
So-
You on his back for more What's Good? Welcome back to the show, everybody. Again, Miss Joella's got her wonderful pie made for us. Jason, we just got it out of the oven. It's looking wonderful. We got nice cake to go with it. We have Miss Joella's going to tell us a little bit more information about, you know, all the things that's going on at her place and her times and everything.
Okay. As I said earlier, New News is at 1629 Austin Street in Opelousas. We do sweet dough pies. I have plate lunches every day. We also have free delivery on our plate lunches. And that's
That's
one
a
of the
perk.
things that we want to stress is that we will deliver for 1 plate. And because we feel like next time there'll be more than one. So we will make that effort and deliver for 1 plate. We also do stuffed bread. We have homemade dinner rolls that we do, the school rolls. We have just lots of things going on. And during Lent, we're going to be offering our shrimp and crawfish pie, which will be at least during Lent. We will be selling it at any time, but we will definitely be pushing it in Lent. Okay?
It looks wonderful. I mean,
So let's go back up a step and just show them. So you take the ingredients that she showed us for the last few segments. Take us back. What we have here. You basically just sauteed your onions, celery.
Yeah, I sauteed my
garlic.
onions, my celery, my bell pepper, my garlic. And we let that cook down, and we added a can of cream of mushroom and a can of cream of shrimp soup to this. We let that cook down for about 5 minutes. It is, as you can see, it is thick. It is not watery.
Yeah, that's
that is
something you
one of
wouldn't
the
wanna
things
do.
that we want to stress.
Watery.
It's not watery. Also, after we put in the cream of mushroom, we added a pound of shrimp and a pound of crawfish. And I prefer to use the smaller shrimps because I feel like it have more flavor. But I mean, everybody to their own taste. So I used shrimp was a 41 to 50 in this dish. I also want to be able to bite down into the whole shrimp instead of having to take it in pieces.
In pieces, yeah.
In pieces.
That's true.
After I added my shrimp and my crawfish, I added some fresh onion top, some parsley. I added some salt and some red pepper to this. So we put this in a pie shell, which you can get 2 pies out of this. I prefer to use it without a second shell on top, but people do, it's your preference, whatever you want to do, if you want to put another shell on top. Okay?
So this is what we put it in the oven for, how long you say that was?
25 to 30 minutes.
Okay. And so basically, you can get a shot of that. This is what you're gonna see when it comes out. Really nice. We're gonna
beautiful,
eat some.
yes. I'm gonna eat some of that too.
We would, you can make a whole meal, add a salad to this and a vegetable, and you have a meal.
That's it.
Because you have your bread already here and you have your meat. Okay?
And Ms. Joella, I'm sure that you use fresh Louisiana crawfish and Louisiana shrimp in here.
Oh, I sure did, because I will support local every time. I do not buy foreign
Louisiana
seafood.
products,
Louisiana products all the way.
which you can get both of these at Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly's.
Piggly Wiggly, Cash
Or
Save,
Cash Save.
Annapolis. That's correct. And come by either location.
1305 Heather Drive, that's the Cash Saver
Cash
location.
Saver.
8410 Highway 182 North, that's the one that's closest to me.
That's
no
right.
offense, that's the one I shop at more often because I'm just closer.
And we like to do a lot of local things that we talked about before, like Tony Sash's got a great line of products. Also, another thing that we want to bring up is Supreme Rice. If you haven't tried them, you need to try them.
Which is located,
in Crowley.
okay.
And they have the long grain,
Rice
the
capital.
medium grain. That's right. I mean, wonderful
Product.
product of rice. I mean, I use it all the time.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, just something to try. Come back in the store and see what you want, whether you like the, like I said, long grain, medium grain.
But again, you can't beat local products.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right. That's
Support
right.
your local area.
Help our area, yeah.
That's right.
And
we need to help our local farmers, whether
Right.
they're crawfish farmers or rice farmers.
Right,
We
there
need
you
to
go.
help our local farmers.
It's pretty much all in the same.
That's right.
Yep. So Jason, why don't we go ahead and cut a piece of that? Let's go ahead and
All right.
try to cut us a piece of
I
cake.
think I'm
and
gonna
let's
take the biggest one. How about that?
the biggest one.
Yeah, if I can get it out of there. Let's see. Well, let me try this one.
Okay.
Because my little deal is not as big as it,
Should be.
the piece that I'm looking for. So, you can see we have here. I'm gonna take another one. How about that? Just gonna get that out of there.
So again, Ms. Joella, what are your hours of operation?
We're open from 9 to 5. We serve lunch from 10 to 2, Monday through Fridays. We're seriously thinking about starting a supper program, and we will do plate lunches for supper.
That would be something that should be really interesting because there's not too many people that have done that.
Right.
I even thought about it a couple of times. Like in Opelousas, we have restaurants at night and stuff like that, but just people that want to just
Pick
in and
up
out,
and
in
go.
and out, yeah.
Something
Yes.
easier to do, just kind of go
Yeah, that
grab and go.
Because some people just, especially with kids and stuff like that, it's kind of hard sometimes.
Well, we're thinking with baseball seasoning starting, softball, there's practice every day or every other day. So we're thinking that maybe this would be a good way for us to serve the community and for our business to expand by serving supper in the afternoons. And then there's all kinds of karate classes, there's all kinds of stuff going on all the time. So we thought that to serve the parents, this might be an easy way for us to do
Like you
so.
said, after school sports, all the
Right.
kids are in something.
Right, yeah,
It's
it's
into
just kind of
something.
hard.
Right.
Piano classes, all
Dancing,
all
whatever.
kinds of stuff
And
going
it's
on.
all like the down home cooking, like turkey necks and turkey wings. And,
Soul food.
That's right.
Pretty much.
Today we had white beans on the menu. Tomorrow we're gonna have smothered okra. So we're serving down home cooking.
Did I say I like
Creole cooking.
white beans?
Yes.
Did I say it? 'Cause-
I like white beans and smoked
about
turkey
the
necks. Not over.
Joey's not over. But I
Now you
love them
pushing
both.
it.
Okay.
I love them both.
Okay.
But what else do you have on your menu? Like, what are the things that you do cook?
A typical lunch menu.
A typical lunch menu, like we do pork stew, we do fried pork chops, we have fried chicken, we do the fried fish, the etouffees. So we have a variety of
Your
menus that we offer.
Your lunch menu, does it change day to day? Like, this depends on what you in the mood for that day, or
Yes, it changes every day. It's not one of those menus
That's
that
set.
every Monday it's
The
set
same? Okay, good.
to the same menu. It changes every day and every week, from week to week.
So if someone wants to know, they have to call that morning and find out, okay,
Or we
what's
put
your
it
lunch?
on Facebook.
what's the easiest way to contact you to find out what's going on?
The easiest way to contact me is my number is 337-692-1199. And I'm located, like I said, at 1629 Austin Street. And my name is Joella Leblanc.
The
And
one
you cook
know.
some turkey wings?
Yes, I do.
Stuffed turkey wings.
Stuffed turkey wings.
Stuffed turkey
what?
wings.
We
That's
going.
right.
We
going for that.
We going for that. Yeah, we going for that.
So those are just some of the items that we have on our lunch menu all the time. Okay. We also doing homemade pizza
I
with
like that too.
light bread.
I see.
Well, Jason, why don't you go ahead and cut us a nice pretty piece of that cake over there? That way, when we finish
will.
everything, we can all eat the cake.
Now we're gonna eat cakes and we're gonna eat pies and everything.
We have
How about that?
everything.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Well, thank you all so much for watching the Boys Cooking Show, and join us back for next week when we have another wonderful chef like Miss Joella coming to meet us. Have a good day.